How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is a map update for Farming Simulator 22 on the mod map Castile and Leon, New Horizon. And currently there is a history of a new save game being required. Please take note where you started your save game in comparison to the changelogs available. If your current save game is prior to the changelogs that require a new save game, then do not update your save file unless you're willing to potentially break your current save. This is for changelog 1.0.0.4, and it reads, Summer Update. Hello to the entire community. Update 1.0.0.4 Summer is now available. You can continue your save game. If you start a new save game, you will notice changes. New translations implemented: Dutch, Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish. Compatibility. Disable modifications or DLCs that add new crop types or new productions. Castile and Leon, New Horizon has registered a total of 245 items, crops, and productions. You can have activated modifications or DLCs that add a minimum of 9 new crops or 9 new productions. Otherwise, the map will not load. Tweaks and changes. Increase in prices of some products more profitable. Completed the configuration and modification of the poplar crop. Touch-ups at the feed factory point of sale. Touch-ups at the point of sale of agricultural supplies. Changes in some factories in the industrial estate, adding another entrance or exit to facilitate maneuverability. Retouches in some productions. Increase honey production of bees. Touch-ups on the ground. Note: now there are more lands that you can join and edit their limits. New content. Warehouse for chopped products, potatoes, beets, and greenhouse carrots. Universal bucket with more capacity. Bale fork. BioBaler WB55 baler modified to work with poplar crops with color options. Informative note. Here you work with popular crops. You do not get bales of shavings, but bales of chopped ones. Use this baler to work with poplars. Informative note, the autumn update will come with important changes that require a new save game. So that is everything. So let's start at the top and work our way down. So it starts out with, hello the entire community, update 1.0.0.4 summer is now available. You can continue with your save game. If you start a new save game, you will notice new translations implemented: Dutch, Danish, Finnish, Norwegian, Swedish. Compatibility. Disabled modifications or DLCs that add new crop types or new productions. Castile and Leon, New Horizon has registered a total of 245 items, crops, and productions. You can have activated modifications or DLCs that add a maximum of 9 new crops or 9 new productions. Otherwise, the map will not load. Tweaks and changes. Increase in prices of some productions. Unfortunately, they don't elaborate as to what productions has been tweaked, so or the prices, so there's nothing for me to show there. Completed the configuration and modification of poplar crops. So I will show that in a bit more detail here at the end of this update. Next one, touch-ups to the feed factory point of sale. Touch-ups to the point of sale at the agricultural supplies. Changes in some factories in the industrial estate, adding another entrance or exit to facilitate maneuverability. There's nothing much I can show in any one of those 3 updates because I'm not quite sure what touch-ups, quote-unquote, were made. So there's really not much I can point to be able to show. Retouches in some productions, again, doesn't elaborate what productions. Increase honey productions in bees. Touch up on the ground. Note, now there are more lands that can be joined to edit their limits. So what I will do is show off the map here. Oh, I meant to turn that off. So here's the map, and here's the farmlands. So this is what it looks like now. It's basically saying that there's more farmlands that now we can kind of touch up and join together as we please. Now, starting off with the new content: warehouse for chopped products, potatoes, beets, and greenhouse carrots. So I believe what they're referring to is this. If we go under the build menu, under silos, we scroll all the way to the right, you'll see these. And specifically, we're looking for the chopped products right here, the warehouse for chopped products. Now, it says chopped products, potatoes, beets, greenhouses, carrots, etc. I don't see individual ones for the other products besides this chopped products. So what I was going to do is check out this screen here, and it says that potatoes, beets, and greenhouse carrots are all things that can be stored in here. So potatoes, it shows a 0 liters here. Also beets, also 0. There's like no registry under this one, so there's no silo that we have on the map. So what I can do is now place down this particular silo and see if now all of a sudden by placing the chopped products, we'll place it right here. Doesn't have to be pretty, but aha, so you can see potatoes, sugar beets cut. Let's see if we scroll all the way down. Hopefully we'll see carrots down here as a type of crop. Carrots, 0. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted to see. So you got your outputs on either end right there, and then inputs. Open this up. Goes right here. So very, very nice. Universal bucket with more capacity. Again, if we go into the buy menu and go down to the mods and DLCs, we scroll to the right, we will eventually find in this large list right here the universal bucket with 2,000 liter capacity. Bale fork, which is right here next to it. BioBaler WB55 baler modified to work with poplar crops with color options. They're referring to this right here, the BioBaler WB55 cycle. 75,000 to purchase, and if we go into it, you can change the tires to standard or wide, and then the main color options or anything on this list here. We'll go with a bright Massey Ferguson red. Design color, why not? Let's go with a John Deere yellow to make that stand out. And then rim color, we'll go with, let's say, Kloss green. So there we go. That is the BioBaler at work. And then it says, informative note, here you work the poplar crop. You do not get bales of shavings, but bales of chopped ones. Use the baler to work the poplars. So what I ended up doing is I ended up purchasing a tractor and a BioBaler, as well as the land with some poplars that are ready to harvest. So we'll go ahead and hop over there, and as you can see, this is what I'm talking about. This is the BioBaler, and if I go into the tractor, you'll see down the bottom right hand corner, it's showing chaff right now. Now what I'm curious about, if we go ahead and turn this on, lower this down, are we going to get chaff bales out of this? Let's go around and see what happens. We'll get a bale out of this and see if this is going to be chaff or is this going to be some kind of poplar bale. So we'll make our way and get as much as we can. Nice thing about these fields is that we can just keep going around and around in a circle until we get the entire field all taken care of, but we're almost up to the limit there. And there we go, perfect. So let's pull out here and let's unload. And check that out. That is, yeah, that is a chaff bale. So that is very, very nice. So potentially somewhere in here we're able to either sell chaff or something. Let's see what chaff goes for on, let's see, there's chaff. So $891 per 1,000 liters, which seems like a lot for chaff. You figure silage, oh wow, silage is way more. You figure that's even more than like grass. It's not as competitive as hay or straw even, but I mean, that's not too bad. That's all right. And then last thing on the list here is informative note. The autumn update will come with important changes that will require a new save game. And that is it. That is all the changes for changelog 1.0.0.4 for Castile and Leon New Horizon. I hope that you enjoyed this update. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. The shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.